What is up, guys? It's your boy Peace IYGO. I just came from locals, 21 people, and I got 5th with Monarchs. So here's the deck profile. I'm not gonna stretch it out for too long, but we start off with 3 Adia, the Heavenly Squire. This card's insane. Gets you your Pantheism backs once you banish them. What are you doing? I'll take it off the other table. He was like nuzzling against my knee. Okay, so we play 3 Heavenly Squire. We play 2 Eidos. The reason why I don't play 3 is because he's kind of a brick at 3, and Idea, and he summons back Idea. So having multiples of him in your deck isn't really necessary, and he just allows it for extra tribute, so that's good. We play 1 Mithra. Mithra allows you to tribute summon again, so you can go for Aether and then like whichever other monarch you have in hand after you search it off of Return of the Monarch. I was gonna say Return, but I was getting lost. Very late. We play 3. That's all for the Squires and Vassals. We play 3 Aethers, the Heavenly Monarch. Best card in the deck searches all your monsters except for Majesty Fiend, and she just puts a lot of pressure on your opponent when you have Stormforth because you're able to tribute their monsters on their turn, and you usually just get rid of a lot of combo pieces with it. So that card's just really good. 3 Erebus, great card to start off with. Grip a card from your opponent's hand when they hand trap you, put them down to 3, and then with all the other stuff you have like Domain and Erupt and Stormforth, it's just a good card to have on the field or to just start off with. And then it sends all your combo pieces like Pantheism and First Monarch to grave. So, it's good. We play 1 the Stalos. I like this card because if I draw into it, I can at least see what my opponent has. I can get rid of a combo piece in their hand. And it also deals damage, which is also kind of good. So it allows you to hit certain numbers and just gets you there, so that's good. 1 Kuraz. Kuraz allows you to pop cards on your field and your opponent's side of the field, and they draw cards, or you draw cards upon that. So against an Eldritch player, I popped their cards and was just able to attack for game with the Aether because I summed it off of Aether, and he was just really good on that position. Or another thing was against Dragon Link. They didn't have anything, so what I did was I popped my own field that I'd already searched off of, and then just drew extra cards. So it was just free pluses on top of that. For our non-monarch tributes, we play Majesty's Fiend, 2 of that. I play this Sword of Vanities because 1, it has monarch stats, and you're able to use
Return?
Tenacity with it. And Return, but you're able to search it off with Tenacity and Return. And it's just a card that says no monster effects. Against Prank Kids, I just absolutely destroyed them with Stormforth. Like, I used Stormforth to, like, tribute, and then I just immediately just did this, and they couldn't do anything. It was pretty funny. This card's really good, though. Triple Pantheism, not once per turn, draw. Not once per turn, draw a card, and then banish this to search out almost any card you have in your deck for free. Then you just summon out your Idea, and then Idea adds this back to hand, and you can just draw again. It's pretty good. Triple Tenacity. You reveal any of your monarchs or tributes, and then you're able to search your cards, spells and traps like Pantheism or Stormforth or Domain, just anything that really gets you into it. It also baits out a lot of hand traps, so if you're able to just have the Pantheism and this in hand, you just basically can get rid of an Ash or anything that they normally have. Triple Stormforth. Stormforth is the card that basically makes your opponent have to be careful on how they play against you. It's something that slows them down, and this with Idea is literally just like crazy because you can do it in standby phase, and then they never know where you're going to actually do it. Then you first Monarch, summon out your monster, and then you just tribute, and it's really good. And then you either go for Kuraz to set them up, or you go for extra extension for the next turn, so you go for another Aether Erebus. 2 Domain. I play a lot of 2-ofs of the Monarch cards, and the reason for that is that necessarily you don't really need a lot of the cards. Domain's good, but there's a lot of decks currently that don't really go into their extra deck as much. So what I do is I'll Pantheism, so 2 of a card and Tenacity, and my opponent will normally give me the card, or I'll show 2 Tenacity and the card I want, and my opponent will normally just give me the card, like Domain and stuff. And if they don't, they give me Tenacity, which also gets me to the card anyways. So either they help me thin my deck or they give me what I want, and that's the reasoning behind the 2-ofs in this deck. 2 return, again, you don't want to see multiples of it, and if you do get search it, you just automatically Tenacity, search, and all the other stuff. 1 March of the Monarchs. I wanted to play more of it, but I realized it wasn't really that important to have, and it's only really good against the Eldritch matchup because they can't just conk your field immediately. We play 1 Foolish Burial Goods and 1 Foolish Burial and 1 Rhoda. This is to search Adia. This is to send Erebus or even Adia to the graveyard to add back a Pantheism from Banished to Grave, because Adia's effect is if it's sent to graveyard, not when it's sent from field to graveyard. So that's why this is really good. And then if you send Erebus and you have a first Monarch on field, you're just able to end up searching or sending that card to graveyard to add it back to hand, and you're able to get like a free summon. And Goods is to send Pantheism or any other spell and trap that you might need in grave, like First Monarch. We play 2 Prime. I thought I played 3, but we play 2 Prime. 2 Erupt. These are pretty self-explanatory. Spell sums itself, and skill drain on your opponent's turn. This is really good against combo and other things like Dragon Link, and this is just good for defense and extending your tributes.
Do you ever use the other effect of the Prime Monarch on the field?
Yeah, I actually have. I've used it to combo or grind against certain decks that took longer. So I was playing against Prank Kids, and even I didn't have access to Majesty. So what I did was I searched out this, played it, and I was going through my deck. I would just keep drawing, so that way when I was at a standstill with them, I was to get as much advantage as they did with pranks. So that's when that did come up. And then I play 3. There can only be ones because none of my monsters actually conflict with each other that I have on field. A part of me likes this card, and a part of me wishes these were Nibiru's, because Nibiru just came in clutch a lot more times with combo. But this still works out really well because none of my cards conflict. Adia is a warrior, and what's his name? Erebus is not Erebus. Eidos is a spellcaster. So, and all the big ones are fairy and zombie. Yep. So they don't really conflict with each other. So this card's actually like really insane in this deck. For the side, we play double Twin Twister, triple anti-magic arrows.
Oh, what?
So anti-magic arrows says that if you go into your battle phase, your opponent can't activate any spells and traps. So if you just have monster plays to go with, you activate this, go into Erebus or Adia, and then you just basically get rid of or clear your opponent's board.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good, yeah. 3 Dark Ruler No More, or combo, 1 Duster, and then my hand traps were Ash Blossoms and Nibiru.
1 Nibiru?
I only had 1 Nibiru, and I had more. I would have played more. And then I also had Evenly Matched. The only card that actually came up in this today was Nibiru, and it was a 1-up.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, that's my Monarch list. I've been topping with it.
The extra deck.
Oh yeah, my extra deck is most important, Dark Mist. Level 2, you get the Erebus. Yeah, totally. And then I play what else is in here? 1 Ignister Prominence. Level 8, super easy to go into. You summon this with your Majesty's Fiend. Pure combo. Alright, well that's my list.
Good job, Emmanuel. Congratulations.
Alright.
Bye.